Hello there, I'm Junmin and I come from China. I studied business English in Jinan University and I like photography. I'm an easygoing person and I am a determined person too. So that's my three interesting factors. I like use photograph to recording the beautiful moments in my life and I can handle the relationship easily with different people and I am well, try my best to do what I want to do, and that's my three factors: is that photography, and easygoing, and determined. The reason why I choose to be a volunteer abroad is that I want to do something meaningful, and then when I look back, I have instead of doing nothing, just sitting at home watching TVs, I thought that I can do something for the world, so I chose to be a volunteer abroad, and my expectation from this experience is that I can know a culture better than I do before, and I can make a difference for the world from my effort. That is my expectation, and my biggest strength is that I like challenges and I like new things. These two strengths is made me want to try different things and new things over and over again, and I will never give up because if I keep doing the same thing, it drives me crazy. So new things attracts me, and I like challenges. That is my two biggest strengths, I think. And the weakness to me is that I am impatient and sometimes I'm thoughtlessly. So when I do things, I will always push myself to do it faster and do it quickly. But but instead, I forget some details that are important and that matters. So I always make some mistake in the process. But I think I will trying to overcome them, and this project is gonna help me to conquer this weakness, I think. And three activities. Oh, I missed one. Is that a similar experience? I have been a volunteer in Shenzhen International Golf Course. I've been a translator for the foreigner players, and I have talked to them, and have some know some stories of their player lives. What changed me is that from that experiences, I starting to like to talk to foreigners and think it's very fun and can practice my speaking skill. And foreigners are very kind to those people who can speak English as a second language, and I want to try it more. So I choose this project. And the activities I would make because I choose the youngest pupil and they are can easily attracted by the new things. So firstly, I would show them some fun pictures or videos to attract their attention. And the next is that I'll raise some questions during the class, make sure that they focus on the class. And secondly is we can play some games to relax themselves, to not be so stressed in the lesson, and make them to fit in and can get along with me easily. And five factors about my country, I'll tell them, well, China is a very big country. It has rich history. So I'll start with geography and history. What's more is that we have lots of festivals and food. And but last is that I can teach them some basic Chinese to let them know better of China's culture. And I would I know that now this world is more likely to choose sustainable development goals to be a better place, because this earth we only have this one earth, but we keep to use the energies, and when it runs out we don't have energy left to our next generation or in the future. So we have to do it in a sustainable ways to make sure those resources can move on, and we can help the world without hunger, without poverty. And so it's us trying to make this world a better place now, for now and for the future. And I have select 5, yes, and that's the one I choose is uh, health. Yeah, I choose the health problem. It because that I think oneself's health is the most basic factors that matters to a human beings. And my father was a doctor, and he always tells me, that how to keep our body fit and how to exercise and have a balanced diet. That's this everything we want to do, basic on our health body. So I think this is very important to us. And what's more is why education important to me is because now we are so many people in the planet, and what makes us different is not the skin, the color of our skin. It's not the language we're speaking. It's really the education you get is how well you get your education. Is that mean? And education changes people. It can make him or her a better person. What they will do in the future depends on the education they get. So a people without education, it's just like it was not a whole person. So I think every kids and new life should get education to know these different places out there, to know how they can do in the future, to know how to make this world a better place. So that is all my answers to those questions. And if you have anything, you can ask me, and I'll look forward to your reply. Thank you.